Hey Georgetown, as it's getting a little deeper into the fall semester, I thought it would be helpful today to talk about midterms. The running joke here at Georgetown is that midterms can span all the way from September to December. So because of that, it makes them a little difficult to coordinate. When do you have your midterms? When don't you have your midterms? And so I thought I would make this quick video sharing my tips and tricks to help you guys do your best on your midterms. Alright, so the first step is to figure out when are my midterms. Like I said, this can be a little confusing because Georgetown doesn't have a set midterm week. But what I personally like to do is to take out each syllabus from my class, highlight the exam date, and then compile them into a list. And so I really like doing this because I can see all the exam dates out right in front of me. And in this case, for example, I can make sure if I have 2 exams in the same week that I don't have to cram for both of them at the same time, and I can really spread out my studying. And then after this, I'll just eventually put these dates into my Google Calendar or my agenda just so I can get constant reminders about when my exams are coming up, just so I don't forget. And so I'm sure a lot of you guys do this next tip already, but I really like to type up my notes as the semester goes on into a study guide. By reviewing your notes consistently, it really helps you retain the information much better. Also, it helps create an ongoing study guide so you don't have to cram one in last second. And trust me, I've definitely been there. When it's a week before the test, I don't have a study guide, and I'm trying to cram a semester's worth of notes into one Google Doc. It's not pretty. I find it most helpful by making collaborative study guides. So I like to do this on Google Docs. I add my friends, and by doing this, I can make sure that I'm not missing any information. If I was unsure of a topic, they can help me out. If they missed a day of class and I have the notes, I can fill them in. And not to mention that by working on a study guide in groups, it helps it get done a lot faster. And so my last tip applies most to probably the week of the exam, but it's to change up your study spots. I know we can all tend to get really bogged down by our work and sit in one place for hours on end, but it really helps if you switch up your locations every 3 hours or so. Here I'm writing a list of my favorite locations on campus, and I also included a few off campus. A few of my favorite spots include the Bioethics Library, Lounger Library, and the Healy Family Center patio. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope these tips are helpful for you, and good luck on midterms.